You touched on it a little bit, but obviously there's a few players on Texas A&M who are local kids that chose to go there over staying in state. What kind of impact does this game have on recruiting for the future?
Oh, I tell you, like I say all the time, I think best thing we can do for recruiting is win 15 games. That's all you have to do. So, yeah, I think it's just the fact of winning and being successful and doing it the way we've done it in the past has helped with that. There's been a lot mentioned about a couple of kids that are going there and playing. Hey, you know what? I wish every kid end up where he's supposed to end up. And, they're not all going to end up in one spot. But does it have any impact on us for the game? No. This is Arizona State Sun Devils going and competing. And we chose to play this game. Chose to play it where we're playing it. Chose to play it on the road because we have that kind of belief in our players and our team. And so I think too, you reap kind of what you sow in recruiting, and you can tell. Anybody that's been around our program, you can go out to practice and tell the level of player that we have on the field out there is dramatically gotten better. And so we've got a great system to offer. Obviously, our first priority is here in this valley, then the state. Obviously, then we move over to a gas tank away, Southern California. And then we have areas of strength, and we've gone all over the nation. The best and the brightest with the best character that fit us. That's the ones that we're gonna recruit. And so we're not one mention of any kid. We're evaluating Kyle Allen. We're evaluating him as a opposing quarterback and looking at the things he does well and maybe the things that we can take advantage of and. We don't worry about all that because there's too much about getting your team prepared to play and then worry about that. Does this game impact recruiting? Well, sure. If you win every big game you're in, you do pretty good recruiting. So I'm a firm believer in all that in recruiting. I'm not big into the, there's too much made of crackerjack recruiters and all this stuff, and I just don't see it. I think that perception is reality with young people, and if their perception is that you're a big-time program, then you have a good chance to get big-time recruits. But we're interested in signing young people that have character. That means they have a service and a sacrifice mentality, that they're smart, they value their, so, we're not really interested in somebody who wants to come here because of our uniforms. And then we're interested in guys that want to work and have a passion. And then if you do those things, you can have discipline. And that's it's a great disservice for us to say that everybody that plays here fits in the Valley fits here. That's not going to be the case. There's a whole bunch of them that do, and we're going to give them first priority. And I can tell you this, that when DJ Foster runs out of the tunnel here, it's pretty special. Be DJ Foster. You only have one hometown, and we have a big time program right here in this town. And he could have ran out of the tunnel at Notre Dame, it wouldn't have been the same. So every person is different, and you wish them. I'm from Texas and I'm coaching at Arizona State, and it's the best opportunity I've ever had and perfect fit for me. So, I think that it has a little bit of impact when it comes to recruiting, but absolutely winning is the number one thing for recruiting.
Sarah and Joe. So, Coach, you got here around the time Kyle Allen was going into his junior year. So how have you seen him progress from that standpoint, and what's putting him in the best position to succeed?
Well, he's exactly what I thought he was when we were recruiting him. I mean, you can tell he's a high-character kid. Very much in command, very smart quarterback, makes all the throws, executes their offense very well. I mean, be able to play as a freshman is pretty impressive. And I thought he did a remarkable job, and he's improves every single game that he's out there, and solid. I mean, he's a real solid quarterback. He'd be real. I was trying to somebody to compare him to whose style he would be like. Would be more like, he's more of a drop back kind of guy. In our league, it'd be maybe Kessler from USC, but he's really good quarterback. I think he makes good decisions, and the things that I'm impressed with him is how well he throws the vertical ball. does a great job locating the ball in the vertical passing game. There's a lot of guys got strong arms, and he can make all the throws, but he's really accurate down the field and makes quick decisions and is a guy that does buy time in the pocket. He's not he's not a guy that can't move. He moves really well enough. And he's hurt people running quarterback draw. He's hurt people scrambling and extending plays. So he's a solid quarterback, really. I mean, I've been impressed with him.